Three Women, a new series starring Shailene Woodley on Starz just ended. And we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
This is something you did not watch.
I did not watch it.
And I think that's okay. It's definitely not your thing. But this was a really good series. So it was 10 episodes. It was on Starz. Very dramatic series. And I'll get into that. But let me read you an intimate, moving, uplifting portrait of real women reclaiming their lives for themselves. So this is based on a book by Lisa Taddeo. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Her book came out in 2019. I guess it was kind of a big deal. So she wrote this book about these three real women. Only one in the book, Maggie, uses her real name. The other two did not use their real name. The series follows a writer who I guess based on Lisa, but not really. So they kind of made this character Gia, who is Shailene Woodley. She's playing an author who is going around the country trying to figure out what to write about, who to write about. And she comes upon, as she stays in different locations, she comes upon these three women. The three women are played by Betty Gilpin, Gabrielle Greevy, and DeWanda Wise, who is one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
Oh, really?
I mean, I could watch her do anything. And it's this very, like it says, intimate, moving story of these three different women, of course, all having to do with pretty much every story that women have. Past traumas, how that affects them with relationships, how that affects them with relationships with men, women, parents, children, all that sort of stuff. It's very involved and moving. One woman is in a loveless marriage. Her husband refuses to even kiss her. That's the Betty Gilpin thing. So she starts up an affair with an old boyfriend from high school, and that opens up a lot of stuff that really just spoke to me a lot. And there was a lot of trauma there with her past that a lot of women look beyond, we go, that wasn't that, we didn't deal with that sort of thing. It's interesting.
I hope it opened you up, but it wasn't relatable.
I don't know. Anyway.
Oh no, we have a loveless marriage?
No, not that.
Okay.
Maggie is the one who uses her real name because after the book was written, she was involved in a court case. So she had her English teacher when she was in high school. They were in a relationship, very traumatizing there. And years and years and years later, she finally took him to court. And of course, no one believed her. And the guy went back to work, got all of his pay reinstituted, and was back to being teacher of the year.
Wow.
Even though she had tons and tons and tons of proof and everything that had happened. That's a really sad look at things. But again, there's layers there to her relationship with her father and all kinds of different stuff.
Sadly, that's real life. I mean,
then
happens all the time.
Exactly.
That's sad.
Then the DeWanda Wise character, Sloane, she's married to Blair Underwood, and they have an open relationship. So they invite a lot of people into their marriage, but seem to be very solid. And then she kind of gets her sights on someone that she actually wants to have more of an affair with. And again, it's just parental stuff and different layers to why she's behaving the way she is. First warning on this, there's a lot of sex in this show. The most male nudity I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, you told me about
anywhere, which I'm all for, and not just be like, oh, I'm all for it. No, because for freaking a century of Hollywood, women have had to expose themselves. And finally in this show, I mean, it was almost every episode there was male nudity. And
in all fairness, it has been pretty one-sided.
Yeah. So it was very, it made sense, nothing gratuitous. It all makes sense in the story of people just being people. So that's something to take note of. The end of it, there's a narration that kind of sums up the whole series, and it was really lovely talking about how human beings just want love, women just want love, and unfortunately the lengths that some people go through to get it, and even if it's not love and unrecognized as that,
the lengths that some people have to go through
Well, and
That's
sometimes
terrible.
mistaking pain for love and all that sort of stuff. It's just a very interesting look at three women who probably every woman can watch this and sees things, and you get it. I would hope. I would hope no woman sitting here judging any of these people because we've all been through stuff. So it's very interesting. Shailene Woodley's really good in this. She's got a lot of meat to what she's doing. Betty Gilpin blew me away. Just such a sad deal that she's going through, but then also she has kind of a resilience and a comeuppance and gumption, that you enjoy seeing. But for me, DeWanda Wise, I've seen her in other things. She was in Someone Great, which was a movie that I loved that I still want you to watch.
Okay.
And she was in one of the Jurassic World. So I've seen her in some other things, but man, I loved her in this.
Okay.
Just a great role, number one.
Was she the pilot?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a really good role, but she's fantastic.
Very attractive.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yes. So anyway, I am giving this an 8 overall. I felt like it was a really good story. I'm sure the book was wonderful. I'm sure the book has a lot more to it. And I don't know if they changed things around from the book. Obviously, I'll never know unless you are willing to tell me. So if you've read the book and watched the series and there's some differences, please comment below and let me know if I missed anything. But I'm giving it an 8. I do recommend you go to Starz, or I don't know if it's on like a Starz app or streaming on something else. Maybe Hulu. I don't know. Wherever you can find Three Women, go watch it. It's definitely worth it. I probably make it sound really dark, but there is hope to it. And the resilience of women and the quest for love, which, is a good thing.
Well, through necessity, William, women have had to become pretty resilient.
Yes.
So.
Yes, we have.
I'll give you that.
Oh, thanks. Score.
Sorry.
Anyway, that's it for Three Women. I'm going to go ahead and post our latest review for TV that we have right here. I don't know what that would have been, but I'm going to put just like that right here. So you can click on that and watch. We have a lot more reviews coming up over the next few weeks. So please subscribe so you can check them all out. And I think that's it.
And like the video. If you
like the video.
If you're still here, please like it.
Thank you so much. I'm Danny.
And I'm John.
And this is our Charm Midlife. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.